Hello, everybody. This is JJ Hardy with Victory Leadership Coaching. This is my Friday live stream to do just a 10-15 minute block of leadership training. Sometimes I have participants join, sometimes I don't. Just know that you can participate in high-level discussion during and after this call if you want to join for a membership, but that's not what this call is about. This is to provide value to everybody in my audience on different leadership related topics. This is the only live stream that I do for education that's extended for my audience for nothing, unless you want to pay a membership to join. Just let me know if you're interested. So today's live stream, today's Friday leadership training is about being intentional. And let me elaborate on that a little bit. When I mean being intentional, it means understanding what you're doing and then doing it for a reason. For example, a lot of people have issues with their schedule. Their jobs eat up all of their time. Their businesses eat up all of their time. And the one thing they don't do is take preventative action to make sure that doesn't happen. And the only way you do that is by blocking your schedule. When you schedule your time to work in your business, and you stick to that schedule unless there's an emergency and make it the exception and not the rule to work late, and you give time for yourself, like I make time after 5 most days for JJ, then you're going to get caught up in all of the minute tasks that it takes to do your business and make it work. Let's go to another level. Say you're making a plan and you say you want to go on vacation. This isn't necessarily a professional plan, but it works the same way. And your only plan is on July whatever that you're going to go on vacation. So you put it on your calendar. If you don't plan financially and make a set of goals to save the money to be able to execute that vacation and be able to afford it, how likely is it that you're going to have to break the heart of your family and cancel that vacation? If you don't make sure you plan ahead and take the time off from work to go on that vacation, and say your boss says, I don't have enough notice, I'm not giving you that time off. If you booked plane tickets and promised your family, and you also booked a hotel and did all those things, and you can't go on that vacation, look at all the time, effort, and energy and money that you spent that just went to waste. But if you take a step back and you plan all of that out and execute on that plan and make sure that you are intentional with talking to your employer about that vacation long ahead of it, and then once you get that confirmation that you're talking to your spouse and your kids about the place that you go and the type of hotel that you stay in and all of that stuff that comes with the vacation before you book it, and then go ahead and do it, then do you think that your experience, not only during but leading up to that vacation, is going to be much better? Do you think the experience of everybody involved, your employer, because they'll understand that you took that time off, so they're not going to plan on you being there, your spouse and your children, they're going to understand everything that's happening leading up to that vacation, so that they get excited about it and they're not doing all that work up for no reason, all the way up to execution. When you do it, even though it may not always go to plan, at least you know that you have a flight, you have a hotel, and you have a couple things that you want to do at that location. Even if that means just, if all else fails, we can spend some time at the beach. If you do everything intentionally, it solves so many problems. A lot of people fly by the seat of their pants, and that's okay to a certain extent. But if you have specific and measurable goals and you follow a plan, you'll be more successful. Another example of being intentional: when you are, say you're a business owner or you're a director and you have a team, and you have a bunch of people that rely on you to make decisions every day, and they want to know what's going on in the workplace, do you take additional time to schedule maybe a meeting, maybe sending an email a week, whatever, to keep those people informed and make sure you're super intentional about it? Or do you just fly by the seat of your pants and talk to people here, there, and everywhere and not remember who you talk to? So some people know, some people don't. And then also making sure that you have regularly scheduled time with each one of your employees to do counseling, or maybe a performance review, monthly or quarterly or whatever the frequency that you're interested in doing it, and making sure that those times are on both of your schedule, and that you pull them away from work into a space where you can talk about how well they're doing on the job, what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, what their goals are at work, maybe even for their personal life, and seeing if there's any way that you can help them or this job can fit into those goals, and then asking them if you are doing everything you can for them, if there's anything that they need from you that you can be doing better. So it's almost like a self-evaluation. If all of these things are not happening, is that being intentional? So if you are just walking around and BSing with your people when you see them, and you're going through the motions at work every day, and you're not taking the time to schedule out time with each one to kind of do an azimuth check just to see how they're doing and how you can help them. We've all been at a certain level in our job before, where we work for somebody and that person doesn't really communicate well with us. They smile and shake our hand every once in a while, and then they get after us when we do something wrong. And at the end of the day, we don't know how well we're doing. We're just kind of going through the motions at work, and we're kind of left on an island. Well, if you are, I would say, some manager levels, but director level for sure, all the way up to CEO, if your employees feel that way, you can do something about it. You can make positive change. You can put systems and processes in place to make sure they don't feel like they're on an island. If you're not doing that, then honestly speaking, you're not doing your job. And if you're not doing your job and you have a high turnover rate because of that, you're not creating an environment that people feel wanted. If you don't care about that, that's a different story. I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to those people that are struggling and they don't know what to do about it. That's all I have for today. A little side note, that's how I help people in my business. I don't just charge people for a conversation every week in my coaching. No, I create long-lasting, systematic change for people and their organizations. And if any of this resonates with you, then we need to talk. I just want to help. If it doesn't resonate with you, then we're not meant to talk. And that's okay. Not selling myself. I have a mission. And if you fit within that mission, then we're supposed to be talking together. And if not, that's okay too. So my name is JJ Hardy, Victory Leadership Coaching. And I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed weekend. And I hope to talk to quite a few of you. But if you like any content that I put out there, it doesn't matter if it's an educational video or if it's a reel or if it's just a regular post or whatever it is, or a live stream that I do with somebody else, make sure, depending on the platform you see it, you like it, you subscribe to it, you share it, you repost it, you leave comments on it, or at the very least, say something below it and get a conversation flowing. Because I'm not doing this for me. My jaw's flapping is not going to help anybody unless it resonates and we get a conversation going. So please do. My goal and my mission in life is to support everybody else. And if you need support or if you think somebody else needs support, then get a conversation going. Again, have a great and blessed weekend. And if you're in the Midwest right now, hopefully you're not buried in the snow like we are. We're getting about another foot today. So everyone have a great weekend. JJ Hardy, Victory Leadership Coaching, out.